welcome everybody to the session on Wakelet, the workshop on Wakelet by Georgia Maneta. And I'm very happy that she's joining us. Thank you, Georgia. Georgia is a state primary school teacher of English. She holds a BA in English language and literature from the Aristotle University of Thessaloniki, Greece, and an MA in literature in English from Dalarna University in Sweden. She also works as an oral assessor of English for the state certificate in Greece and other examination boards. She's a volunteer in YFU, which is the Youth for Understanding, and a member of the executive board of the GMRT, which is the Global Matrix Readers Theatre. She's a newly appointed ambassador of eTwinning, a European platform where schools from all over Europe cooperate on various projects. She's interested in theater, cinema, reading, and educational technology, and likes meeting people from all over the world. And I know that Georgia is also a fervent student of educational technology. Can you tell us what you're studying at the moment?
Of course, I'm going to tell you. Hello again. Thank you, Heike, for your kind words. Right now, I'm studying, I'm doing a master's degree in education and immersive technologies. This means that we are learning how to create a network of Internet of Things and how to work on Scratch coding language, and how to prepare, courses and lessons that will remain to our students' minds. It's quite, it's really demanding for me. As you have said, I'm a teacher of English, a simple teacher of English. However, it's really, really something interesting and something that is actually the future of education. And
it's also a master studies that I would choose if I wanted to. We're all jealous that you're taking this one, Georgia.
And to tell you the truth, this is in English language, and it is organized, it is offered by a Greek university, which makes me feel really proud. And we are the first students of this master's. So fingers crossed, I will manage to finish it one day. Anyway.
And I'm really putting lots of hopes in you, Georgia. Once you've graduated from this master's degree, you will
please
be
keep me in mind.
Immersive English language teaching professional.
You are the master in this, you and Helena. I told you that while I was doing an assignment on OpenSim, I saw your name featuring in some articles. I said, oh my God, do I really know this person? And then Helena, I met her through the OpenSim workshop, through Evo. I said, oh my God, what am I doing here? Anyway, it's good that we are always, ready to learn new things and immerse ourselves.
Helping us here.
Okay. Hello everyone. This is Georgia from Greece. I'm a teacher of English and a lover of web tools, as Heike told you. I would like to welcome you here today. We're going to talk about Wakelet and how we can create amazing collections in just minutes, not to say seconds, and how we can ask our students to collaborate, even the younger ones. I would like to start by something new. I will not present, let's say, the theoretical background of Wakelet. I will use a recorded video, which exists in the EdTech Tools course. And as soon as you watch it, we'll go on and do the real thing. So allow me to share my screen. I hope you can see it. So let's see what a Wakelet is. Let me know if you hear my sound, actually.
I'm afraid
Can you
not.
hear the sound?
No, please.
I forgot to, yeah, okay, wait. So I have to share sound, yes. Okay, so I think you can let me hear you now.
Everything you need to know in order to
Is that
begin.
okay?
You can have my email as well here. So Wakelet is a free platform that allows you and your student to save, organize, present, and share content from across the web. And Wakelet makes the sharing of content fun and engaging. So instead of having a long, boring document full of links, you just give them an amazing, engaging, and well-organized Wakelet collection. Can you see it's moving? So Wakelet is completely free to use for educators and students. It is unlimited. There are absolutely no limits on the number of collections or items. You can have, for example, from 1 megabyte to terabytes. And it's safe. It is compliant with GDPR, COPPA, etc. Let us explain it in 4 steps. You can save anything, any content from across the web, articles, videos, blogs, tweets, documents, podcasts, and more. And you can bookmark anything you find online in 2 clicks. You can organize and curate. You can arrange your bookmarks into stunning collection. You can add images, videos, links, text, and more. I will tell you here that you cannot add, for the time being, Word documents. You can upload only PDFs. So you either have to upload your Word to Google Drive and then share the link, or transform your document into PDF. And PPTs, again, cannot be added for the time being again. So you have to transform them again into PDFs. You can invite others to collaborate with you on your collections in order to share ideas, inspiration, and knowledge. We will do that later. And you can create living, breathing spaces where your students and colleagues can work together to accomplish amazing things. You can share collections with a single link via integrations with favorite apps. You'll see in a while. You can see Google Drive here. You can see OneNote. You can see Immersive Reader, Microsoft Teams, etc. You can choose from 4 different layouts to showcase your collections. I will show what I mean later. Here you can see all the favorite apps that Wakelet can integrate, and there are more to come for sure. The Wakelet team are working really hard on it.
Are you muted?
Yeah, sorry. Okay, thank you. So this was the introduction, the theoretical part, let's say, of the Wakelet, one short video. I will go on to show you one more, the second one. It's about 1 minute long again, so that you see how we can go on with creating collections. And things are when you register to this course, most of the things are included there. The things that are changed are the new apps that have been added in order for someone to add to a Wakelet collection. However, you can always be informed. I will show you the way later. So let me reshare my screen. Okay. And where we will move on to the
So this is me, Wakelet.
I'm sorry, this is not this. I have okay. So and why should we use I want to show you this. I want to show you how to.
Georgia, we are hearing a double echo when you're speaking and sharing at the same time.
I've said that before. Okay, I'll mute myself now. I'm going to show you how to use Wakelet. And then I'm muting myself now.
How can teachers use Wakelet? Where they can create newsletters with their class or their school. They can collect resources. They can plan a lesson. They can document their professional development, they can create really interactive lessons, and they can start a group research with their class or their personal learning network. This is a good thing. Students who are age 13 and over can create their own Wakelet accounts and start creating their own collections. For students who are under 13, The teacher can share a collection and the students can add what they want. But I found it the other time, if a student decides to add something to a collection that I have invited him or her to, they have the right, let's say, to be in this collection only once. If they decide to go for the second time, they have to register. So in this way, if you have this problem, you should create a space. I will show you in a minute during the live presentation. A day in the Wakelet enabled classroom, as I said before, you can curate your resources, you can plan your lesson more effectively, you can give assignment to your students, and of course it can be really well used in order to prepare a newsletter. The Wakelet team offers also some beautiful badges and more work for people. So I, for example, started as a Wakelet community member, and then I became a Wakelet community leader, and now I aspire to be a Wakelet ambassador. You can also download Wakelet app, both on iOS and Android. And there is also a Wakelet browser extension for Microsoft Edge and Google Chrome and Mozilla, which makes curating your resources much easier.
I would like to grab this chance and tell you that today is my 1-year anniversary as a Wakelet ambassador. I'm really proud of it. Okay, so now we are going to go into the real thing. Have you all created a Wakelet account here? Can I have the answers, let's say, to the chat? Or should we go? Okay, Heike, yes, Alina, yes. What about Zainab and Esra? Which is not, of course, very difficult. We can move on. Okay, so I'm going on to show you something now. I told you that one of the things that I personally use Wakelet for is like a digital CV. So I'm going to share my screen again. And I'm going to show you, okay, so Zainab, also you are Wakeleters here. So this is a collection. It is a collection of me. And here you can see everything that...
Can you restart screen sharing just a moment? One more time.
Yes.
Because we're getting the double echo. Can you make sure that when you start screen sharing, you take out the check mark?
The share sound. Okay, I did that now. Okay.
Thank you. Cheers.
Let me... Okay. So can you all see it and hear me just once now?
Perfect audio now. Thank you.
All right. Okay, so here you can see everything that has to do with me. Instead, for example, of keeping all my certificates of participation as a presenter or of attendance, or my articles I have published in different magazines, online magazines, or tweets I have made, they can all be seen here. This is not a show off, just to show you how easy and maneuverable, let's say, it is to keep all the things that you're doing here, and without me having to, you know, keep them in a USB stick or in a file, printed certificates in a file. Could stop sharing and ask everyone here in what ways you use a Wakelet collection for. Would anyone like to talk or write in the chat if you're too shy to do that? Come on, people, don't leave me here alone. What do you use the Wakelet for? Or is it your first time using the Wakelet? Hi, Alina.
Oh, sorry. Hi, good evening.
Hi.
I don't want to let you alone.
Thank
so I will help you with some answers. Usually I'm doing a Wakelet collection with my students' portfolio and all kind of papers that I'm asking them to prepare for next time or to integrate in to upload on our Wakelet link of the classroom. And I transfer Wakelet on our classroom, Google Classroom, sorry.
Oh, okay, you can import your Wakelet collection in. Would you like to share your screen by showing to us a collection you have created with your students? And then I can...
I will try to find the, okay, but let me, give me a moment,
Okay.
please. I'm trying to find one.
Student portfolios. Oh, okay, great. All right. Alina, I will give you some time. I'll start. It is like Padlet, Ezra, but I would say it's much easier. And first of all, Padlet offers to the new accounts, the new registered users, only 3 or 5 Padlets. Then you need to pay for the account. Of course, let's say the amount is not that huge. However, if you have a better alternative, why don't we use it? So what I will do is share my screen again while we're waiting for Alina, and I will start creating a Wakelet for me first, and then I'll invite you as well. So if you all have accounts, you log into the wakelet.com, and this is the home page. You can see all the collections that you have created here. And so we go here where it says create new collection, the green cross. And let's say that we want to create a new collection, which will be called virtual roundtable. You see how easy and fast it will be. Part of, I can give an explanation as well. So if you look at this like this, it's really boring as it has no pictures, nothing inviting, let's say. So we go here to the palette and we go here where it says cover image and background image. Cover image will appear here. So at the cover image, we are allowed to either upload an image from our computers, or choose from GIFs, which are available on Wakelet, or choose from library. I will go for the easy way here. So let's say, well, I'm sure that it won't be any any pictures on virtual roundtable. So let's say, let's try something like this. Okay, I will get a really relaxing picture, the one with the coffee and the computer, something that I really like. You can see it appears the whole picture. If I go here again, I can ask for it to be half. So it's like this, but I really like this one. Also, you can see that there is a photo here, but the background is really white and boring. What do? We can go here where it says add background image. Again, we can upload an image. I will go for the easy option and I will choose from the library. For a background, I usually don't want something really lively and vivid, so I would just write pale colors maybe. I don't know if this will help me. Let's see. Yeah. And I will go, let's say, for this one. And if you wait for 1 second, you'll see that it appears. If it doesn't, I'll just need to refresh my page. No, come on. I'm sure it will be. Oh, come on, why? Maybe it didn't load it. Give me a second. Okay, I don't want to tire you. Let's say the only disadvantage, if I may add this, is sometimes that Wakelet really gets stuck. I guess because a lot of people are using it nowadays, and it's not very easy for everyone, to manage it. However, you can see the background is changed now, and it looks much more appealing. So now I have my collection ready, and I will start adding things. How? I can paste any web address here. I can write the text. I can add an image. I can add the bookmark. I can upload the PDF. I can put a tweet, a Flickr video, a YouTube video, something from my Google Drive, from my OneDrive, or from my Creative Cloud Express. Let's start with a text, let's say. The disadvantage when writing text in Wakelet is that you still can't have the fonts used, or the colors to change. I would like, for example, this sentence here to be purple. The only thing that I can have is to have it in bold letters, and to have it aligned in the center, or on the left or on the right. So this is the link I have. This is the text I have written. It says, hello, everyone. Glad to be here with you all. And I can add something over my text or under my text. You can see the green cross here, and you can see that this is still open. So what I will do is, let's say that I want to paste a web address. You can see here I have the conference program of this virtual round table on. So I will go here and right click, copy, and then what is my collection now? Okay, so right click again, paste it, and ta-da! You can see that it's here. And if I want to change something, I can go to the pencil icon and edit it. I can edit the image. For example, I don't like this image, I can edit the image, or I can even edit the title. Maybe I will add 28, sorry, April, so that's more clear. Let's move on by adding an image. I'm not sure I have one. Let's see, I have one. Oh, I'll put this one that I have my Wakelet Ambassador Anniversary. So you can see the image being added here. Come on, it will take some time. Yeah, it's here. And an image is on. I can also, if I click on the image again, I can also choose from the library, as I've shown you before, and upload a GIF. I can also, these are the bookmarks I have in my Wakelet homepage. I can add any of these bookmarks. Let's say Wakelet Live, so you can see it here. I can also add a PDF. If someone was using a timer now, you could tell me how fast I have created my first collection. This is a certificate, so if I want, I can change the title again. I can edit my image because I don't like this blank thing here. I can add a description, etc. And if I go here to the apps, I can go and add a tweet I found. For example, if you go to your account, if you log into your Twitter account and you remember your tweet, you can add it here. But let me see if I can find myself. and add the tweet. Yeah. And for example, this is my tweet. So I click on it. You can see it's getting green. I add it and raise it. Ta-da! I have the tweet as well. I can also add a video from Flipgrid, which means that I can record myself immediately on Flipgrid, and it is simultaneously saved here. I can add a YouTube video, something from my Google Drive, from my OneDrive, and from my Creative Cloud Express account. However, this is not only the things that you should know. The way they are now, let's say.
Thank you so much, Georgia. At this moment, can others be added to this Wakelet, and perhaps also add something?
Other people, yes, I'm getting to this, Heike. I'm getting to this. I have just
don't.
Sorry.
Give us a break.
Yeah, I will. I just wanted to let you know something, a small detail, and then it will be only yours. So the way that it is, for example, I don't like the way it looks. And for example, I want this thing to go at the top. So what I do, I click on this small cross and it moves up. Let's see here. And I want this to go at the end. So you can imagine of it like a puzzle. And also you can change it in different, it can be a compact, in a compact form, or in a grid. You can see it's more, it's compact, a mood board, and columns. Columns, I would not advise you to have columns now, only in case, let's say, of a diary, an electronic diary. So now it's time for you to get in the game. What I want you to do is add to this Wakelet collection. Let me do the first. Okay, so in order for me to add some collaborators the easy way, not by asking you your emails, etc., I click on share. But first of all, I want it to be unlisted, let's say, but I don't want to just share my collection. I want to invite the collaborators. If you see here, there is a whole link. What I do then is copy the link and let me stop sharing. I paste the link here. What I want you to do is try and add anything that you want, either a picture or a text or a GIF, anything, and add something that you want to be in this collection. And after we see your work, I'll go back to Alina, who is waiting for me to share her screen. So let's see, first of all, can you open the link? Okay, I can see people. Okay, Chris is there and Alina is there. You can start adding anything you want. And if I refresh the page, it will appear. And let me know how easy it is. Let's see. Yep, Alina is there. You can see that Alina has added something. This was good. Let me refresh again. Thank you, Chris. Okay, let's say, for example, that I don't like Chris's text because he has made a terrible grammatical mistake. I can go here and edit it. and I want it to be bold and underlined. So this is it. I can refresh my page. Chris, maybe you would like to add a photo or something, or a GIF. Thank you, Alina. And you have already posted a photo. That's amazing. Yep. So what I would like you to pay attention, though, is the fact that you have joined my Wakelet collection, and you have already signed in your Wakelet account. If I were a student, a minor one, let's say under the age of 13, this link would work for my students only once. I mean, Chris, if you were a student with no Wakelet account, you would not be able to add another item in this collection for the second time. So later I will show you how to create a space that is something protected. So I will refresh my page once more to see if someone else has added something. Zainab, was it easy for you to add it? Let me stop sharing. Okay, thank you. All right, so we are having a short break. I think you got tired of my speaking all the time. Alina, would you like to share your screen and show us what you did with the Wakelet? Hi, Martin.
Yes, I will try to share my drawing collection. I'm not so expert as you are, but I have here some work from my beginning with Wakelet, and I remember I accidentally was attending guys' webinar when they launched Wakelet. I remember so well because I love the boys. Everybody was very serious from two, I think at that time were just two presenters, I think 2-3 years ago. And I saw how easy is to work with the Wakelet, and it was in another structure, I think. 2 years ago was, I think, in another structure, the same upload, the same easy way to attach pictures or links. So I just want to show you here some work from one of my from the beginning contact with the Wakelet. So I added just pictures, some videos from my work in projects. Then as Georgia show you a PDF or again pictures, I don't know, something like a portfolio related with that project. Then this is my portfolio from one course I attended at the moment. Again, with some, this is my text. Oh, sorry, I moved it. So this is my text that I attached. I wrote directly here. Then I don't know, some links from my work at school. Then another homepage of my projects.
Can I ask you something there, Elena? Because this is so interesting that you're using Wakelet for eTwinning. Because I know that Wakelet is, eTwinning has its own sharing platform. So what makes you suggest Wakelet rather than perhaps the eTwinning pages that you can have eTwinning space, for example, twin space?
Me and Georgia, we are experienced in twin space, so in eTwinning, and Georgia can confirm that eTwinning is a safe online place where students all age can attend. And if you use, for example, Wakelet, Padlets, or other tools, you can make it to be external links. So in a twin space, you can have students' faces or something like that because it's something closed. But if you present your work in Wakelet, Padlets, any other apps or tools, you can make these links to be external twin space. So on twin space, on eTwinning, you start projects, then you try to combine all kind of platforms and portfolios on different apps, on different tools like this. I don't know if I was very clear.
So it's to publish content, isn't it?
Yes,
Yeah.
you can publish content, just what content you want to make it to be published for the others in an external link like is Wakelet.
Yeah, and the expression really is curating, yeah, which means to collect certain specific content on one page. And it's so easy. The question is, where is Wakelet different to Padlet? And perhaps if somebody else also wanted to share their collections?
Oh, I can stop here. So this, I'm not very experienced, but I
Where would you say is the difference to Padlet?
Georgia, you have to help me a little bit to answer.
Okay. All right. As I've mentioned before, the newly registered Padlet account will give you only 3 or 5 free Padlets, which means that after that you have to pay. Although it's a really small amount, I don't know exactly how much, it's still something that you need to pay for. Whereas a Wakelet collection, a Wakelet account will offer you as many collections as you desire, and you can work with as many collaborators as you want. And well, for me, a Wakelet collection is more lively than a Padlet, because you see it's coming alive. You can see the GIFs moving around, and you can see so easily the websites that appear and the links. So I think for me it's easier, and it's easier for the students to use as well, even without an account. I'll show you the way later. And I've seen that Chris at the beginning said that he would be really interested in finding out more about student portfolios. So Chris, from this little that you saw so far, how would you use Wakelet for your students' portfolios, for your students' classwork, let's say? Would you like to share? Ready-made. Great. So a student.
You're muted, yeah.
Chris, you're muted.
Just as you said that, I was just writing that down, taking some notes about a few things that I would like to, that I would imagine doing, right? Creating a portfolio of my own, showing them how to add items to a portfolio, getting them to, I'm talking about adults really here, getting them to create their own account and then to share with me their portfolios. I think that part would all work quite well.
And also you can include in a Wakelet collection another Wakelet collection, which means that you could, yeah, you could add, for example,
Georgia,
tell me, yeah.
Georgia, I can share this for as an example. Can I
Yes, of course.
share a little bit the collection in collection in
Yes,
collection?
so Chris Fry's
Right.
class 2021, 2022, and all their portfolios inside your Wakelet collection.
So if you have an account and you can look on the left part that this is one collection that I have here. It was at the beginning. And here I have one theme, another topic, another topic, another topic. Then I wanted to create something to promote my school. This is fresh made. Last days I made it. And I attached some winners from my school. Then if I'm going down a little bit on the left part, here I wanted to create and share with students beer and wine class with materials that we, and here I attached a Padlet, I think. I have a Padlet. Here are my students. So they tried to, and if I'm going down another collection I made with some other results from a product, here I'm following somebody. I don't know what I did here, but it's about, here I followed somebody. But here I have another collection with the Erasmus project results, and here is something else about attending projects. So this is more theory. So you can make a lot of collections on your account. So
And the
Georgia,
question
maybe you
here,
can.
Alina, can you privatize collections as well as Wakelets?
Yes, I think I can.
And what, can you repeat the question, Heike?
Can
If
you
we can,
privatize complete collections as well as just Wakelets?
to make it
Privatize,
private.
make it private.
Privatize means make public or private.
Yes, yes, yes. There are three
Oh, yeah.
options. You can keep it private, unlisted, and public.
That's the one.
And does that apply to also the collections or only the individual Wakelets?
Maybe you can make it.
You mean the collaborators, with the collaborators?
No, I think one of these, if I take an example, here is the button of sharing. You
Yeah.
can make it public or private or unlisted.
But that's Wakelet. That's a Wakelet. Each Wakelet can be public, private, or unlisted. What about a collection?
Collection.
A collection
I
of
don't know.
Wakelets, you mean?
Yes, a collection. So my first image, for example, this collection, if we can make it private, for example, Georgie, I think,
Okay.
you know.
This is not actually collection. This is the space here, Alina. This is what I was. This is what I was going to show you now, because we want to keep our students, let's say, safer. I'm going to share my screen and show you, and I'll answer to this Heike in a minute. So if I go here to the home page, let's say, you can see that I have two pictures. One here.
We don't
you
see
can-
the screen. We
Can you
don't.
Share your screen, Georgia.
I haven't. Oh dear. Well, and I
Okay.
started so well. Okay, can you see it now? Can you see my screen now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so if I go to the homepage of Wakelet, you can see two pictures of me here and here. This picture here shows that this is my actual Wakelet profile, and these are the collections I have created, which may be either public or private or unlisted, etc. However, if I create a collection here, like I did with you today, and I invite my students who do not have an account to add something to this collection, they will be able to add something only once. For Chris and Alina would be able to add something more than once because they already have accounts. What do we do with students who do not have account? We go here. If you are new to this, you won't have a picture here. You will just have the cross. And you can tell me if I'm right. For example, Chris, if this is your first time, or Zainab, you can tell me if you can see just the cross here or a picture as well. So this cross here, if I click on it, if I hover on it, it says create or join space. Space is a protected place where you can create a collection and you can invite your students who do not have any Wakelet accounts, and they can just enter with their name, let's say Heike Philp, and they can add today, and then they can go back to the same with the same link tomorrow, and they can add something else. So if I go here, it says create a space, and let's say that I will call my space a VRT. And I can also change the image the way I have already shown you. I'm just going, to do something really fast. So this is a space. Now this space allows me to create a new collection, which is safe for the students. So if I create a new collection, and it will be really fast, it happens the same way, but can you see, I keep it unlisted.
Yeah.
I invite collaborators, I copy the link and send it to you. And now I think, please, if you click on the link, please sign out of your Wakelet accounts just to see what happens. Mm-hmm. Please try to add something. It will ask for your name. And if you close the window and then you try to add something again, it will allow you to add something again. Okay. So this here, tell me.
Yeah, can you go back to the space properties?
Yes. Can you see? You can see two photos here. This is the main photo. This is because I've created spaces.
When you go to the space, can you click on the settings of the space and see what you can set there, the privacy level?
I don't publish it here, see? By default, the profile is not visible to anyone. It's a space. If the profile is published, all public collection within the space will show on the profile, which means that right now I don't want to publish it. I want my students to work on it.
So is the profile the same as the space, or is it?
It allows for more, let's say, safety. It allows for more safety. It's not the actual collection here. Because if I go here, this is a space I created for eTwinning projects, and I have one. A lot of students have added here. It's with Maria Pia, Alina, you know that. We had divided our students in 3 groups, transnational groups, and they have added photos, videos, wishes, etc. So this here is unlisted. See, but
the thing it says forever is each Wakelet, can be unlisted, private, and public.
Yeah.
But what I would like to know is that could a space with a collection, several collections of things as a space, can be private or published?
Georgie?
Yes.
You can, Georgie, press on your 3 dots.
See, that's what I'm doing. If I click here, this is a collection from the space. If I click here, if I click on move collection, it will go to my, let's say, main profile of the Wakelet. You see, can you see?
Yeah, okay.
If I go here, it means that it will go to my main collection. Let's see. Can you see it has disappeared? If I go to the home page, I'm sorry, you'll wait. Why? See, it's stuck now.
Yes, probably moving.
Oh, yeah.
At the moment.
Yeah, it's it must be here. Oh, come on, where is it? It is here. It is here for sure, but oh yeah, see, here it is.
Yeah, okay.
So it's not in the space anymore. And if I click here again, I can move it back to my eTwinning projects. So there is not a big difference. However, if people who try to add something to this collection now, VRT, to this space, see, one item has added, they can rejoin again with the same link. See, Chris, as a guest, see? Chris, can you add something else? If you close the window and click on the link again, can you add something else again? Because if you were asked to add something to the main Wakelet collection and you didn't have a Wakelet account, you wouldn't be able to rejoin. That's why spaces are very good for students who are under 13, let's say. I'll stop sharing. Yeah. Yes, yes, Zainab, exactly like this. Exactly like this. It's like a classroom and you can invite your students there and they can add. And also a Wakelet can be used in the flipped classroom mode. For example, we had to prepare so much material in order to ask our students to study something and do some exercises. You can use a Wakelet collection on, let's say, present simple and present continuous, and you can add a video and then an exercise from live worksheets and then another video, etc. And this is the way flipped learning is done. Anyone else who would like to do something?
Chris
Thank you,
has a comment and a question.
Oh, and
So
something else.
Speak up, Chris, as well, if you like.
Zina, Besra.
And may I just read it for the streaming audience? I don't think you can make individual item in a collection private, unlisted, public, but you can make a space or a collection private, unlisted, or public. Chris is saying
I don't
that.
think you can make individual item. Oh, you mean one thing you add in the collection, Chris?
Yes, it cannot be.
No.
Just the space and the collection. You can make it to be private or.
Yeah. So you should make sure that the people you're selling your collection with, or if you have public collections, that you are proud of them, let's say, or you have nothing to hide. I wouldn't, for example, have a public collection with my taxes for next year or my revenue. Yes, my pleasure. And also, yeah, let me allow me to share my screen for the last time. You can go here to community.wakelet.com and you can join the community. If I roll down, you can become a community member, apply here, and then you can apply as a community leader, but you need some time. First of all, you apply here, and it's like a progressive, let's say, situation. A community member first, which is really easy. You just apply your name, etc. And of course, you have to have a Wakelet account. And then sometime after, you can apply to become a community leader. And then you can apply to become an ambassador. A lot of emails will be coming informing you about your next steps. And even if you are, unsure of something about Wakelet, the Wakelet team are really there for you, really. I mean, I started last April and I have already trained a lot of people on Wakelet. And the only thing I had to do is, okay, Wakelet team, I need some online meetings now with you because I have some questions, and they were there for me. So do not be afraid. Wakelet's an amazing tool. And yeah, I definitely choose it over Padlet for obvious reasons.
And would you happen to know where Wakelet is based? In Europe or in
England,
America?
it's in the UK.
In the UK. Okay.
Yeah, definitely. I remember that. I think it wasn't boring. I think it was okay. I would like to thank Alina for being here with us today.
Oh, you're welcome. I want to know that all of you that I know Georgie, and because we are a full user of internet, so when I saw her name, I'm following her, and maybe we are meeting on the virtual space very often, and also we collaborate. And in this evening, I saw your name. This was my happiness that I saw your previous meeting about team, Microsoft Team. Accidentally, I thought it is Georgia's link, but I was happy because I saw another presentation before about, yes, Microsoft Team. It was very nice.
I know she was great, I know. Oh, and I think that Heike asked about the TwinSpace. Why do we choose Wakelet over TwinSpace, let's say? In an eTwinning project, we are looking for common products. So for example, a common product would be Easter celebrated all over Europe. So we would ask our students to put in a Wakelet collection how we celebrate Easter in Germany and in the US, let's say, and in Greece and in Romania. So this is a common product as well. And it's really easily created by our students. We don't have to do anything, just train them how to do it. It's really great.
Okay, thank you very, very much, Georgia, for this fantastic introduction to Wakelet. And we seem to have quite a lot of Wakelet lovers in the audience, because there's quite a few who are using Wakelet already and are in favor. I thank you very much, Georgia. We'll see you again tomorrow for another collaborative tool. So you seem to be the queen of the collaborative tools.
Of course, why not?
No, that's fantastic. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much too. Really, Philip, this is interesting.